Hi, this is David with entry number 125, coming at you on Sunday. This is actually the second time I've recorded this today because my last one I deleted it by accident. So today was a nice calm day. I didn't really do a ton of stuff. I did mostly practical stuff. I did a lot of lesson planning for next week for a few days. And then I did some grocery shopping. I walked down to E-Mart, which takes about 30 minutes, and had lunch in a new kimbap Jungkook, which is kind of like the same thing as, it's kind of like a Korean fast food kind of place. And my usual go-to for the litmus test for a kimbap nara or kimbap Jungkook is their a soup called, I've mentioned it before, called dakmandukuk, which is basically rice cakes and dumplings, and everyone does it a little differently. And my go-to one is the one I live really close to, which is good. But this one was very interesting because one, they put in Korea they use this stuff that we would call paprika back in the States, called gochugaru. And this, normally you don't put that in dakmandukuk, but this one had it. It also had a lot of ramen noodles, which was interesting. It was pretty good actually, and it was very cheap, so I think it's worth going back again, but definitely not on the level as the one I live near. After that I went and got my groceries and then walked home, and on my way home I walked by that little coffee joint I talked about a couple days ago called Coffee Built. And I didn't show you last time, but this is the bag of coffee I bought from them last time. This bag was $5 US, essentially a little under, and was roasted 4 days ago. And this is an Ethiopian Yirgacheffe G1. So they source their stuff pretty small, which is good. When you source small, that means you go to like individual farms. If you source large, it could just be from a region, so that doesn't really mean anything. I mean, in terms of sourcing, it means you got it from a certain place, but if you source so small that you actually say the farm, that's very, very small. Basically, after that, it was closed. The coffee belt was closed, but the people were in there roasting coffee, so I could tell these people are really dedicated because they're working on a day off, and their coffee shop is so utilitarian and so almost pragmatic that I really have a lot of respect for them, and I think I'll be going there more than any other coffee shop now just because of its price and quality. I can feel like the respect that people have for the coffee there is really, really high. Other than that, I came home and I've just been keeping it pretty low-key, a lot of lesson planning, and one thing that I want to make note of now is that one of my, as I've said in previous entries, I've made friends with some Mormon missionaries here in the city, and yesterday I was told by one of them that the one that's lived here the longest, who's finishing up his 2 years in Korea, will be leaving tomorrow. And I've been kind of distraught over this the last 12 hours because he was a good friend, and he'll be in Korea still, but he'll be fairly far away, and I'm not sure if I'll continue seeing the Mormons after this, but it gave me pause. Other than that, I'm not doing a lot of cooking at home this week just because I don't want anything to go bad. I'll be cooking small meals like soup, small soups and stuff, but other than that I think I'll be buying most of my meals out this week just because of the price. Or just because I don't want any food to go to waste. So thank you for watching. This has been a quickie update, I know. This week they will be, might be a little shorter than most just because I'll have a lot of stuff on my mind, but I'll try and keep them interesting and on the street, maybe take you to a couple places I haven't taken the camera before, so look forward to that, I guess. I only got 5 more days of teaching until my parents come, or to my mom and my sister come to visit, so I'm really looking forward to that, and that's about it. Oh, and that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I want to also say that it did snow a lot yesterday, and the snow is kind of melting now, and it's really gross and dirty, and I tried touching some earlier, and I was like, oh my god, because there was like a big, like, it's like covered in a thin layer of dirt, so it's kind of gross, and hopefully it snows more tonight so we can get some fresh powder on the ground. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So thanks for watching entry number 125, possibly 26. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.